All right, take two. That first try had no energy whatsoever. It's Thursday, so you're getting the late breaking news here. For the market update, Moody's downgraded the U.S. economy by 0.125 last weekend. The market did not care. Monday showed positive stock activity. Something happened with the bond auction on Tuesday of this week. It was a 20-year bond auction, didn't go well. And also, even after the inflation reports came in low, the market didn't care about that. But between that bond auction and the bottom point here, the prospect of debt and deficit, anytime a spending or economic bill is passed or has a likelihood of passing, this always happens. Rates ticked up just a little bit this week. We were at about 6.875 last time around, and here we are right at about 7% flat with no additional buy down fee. You can buy that down, but it gets real expensive, prohibitively expensive to get down past 6.625, on the 30-year fixed. The FHA, VA, and USDA loans are all coming in around 6.5% with no buy down cost added to them. And just so you know, on a $600,000 loan, a change in 0.125%, such as we've seen, it's $30 a month. So don't believe the headlines. Don't let your clients believe the headlines. It's a negligible move. We'll probably get it back come Monday, and there are things I can do to try to help you to get clients in this environment that we don't want them to be scared off. The bottom loan here I love. It's an Oregon loan. It's a 5-year fixed arm, fixed for the first 5 years. Right now it's 6.125%. Yes, that costs one discount, but that's how these things go. You make the money back on the discount within 30 months on that thing. Now, do I talk to first time buyers a lot about a 5-year fixed arm? Probably not. But if you bought or sold a home, you probably heard about ARMs. Maybe some of it's not good because ARMs were a big part of the mortgage meltdown in the early 2000s. These have no prepayment penalties. They do require down payments, so people have skin in the game. And it's a great vehicle for 5 years to fix it that low, 6.1 compared to 6.75 or 6.6, even 6.1 is really good. I have one in Washington that's in the upper fives right now. We're trying to get that down here, but legal stuff. But think about these 5-year fixed arms, uh, but also think about student loans. Student loan deferment ended across the board for a lot of people that had their student loans deferred during the prior few years. The problem is, as these things are being reactivated, they are showing up on credit reports with instant 90-day lates attached to them, as if they weren't making the payments the whole time. So we have to fix that reporting. I can do it with some paperwork and manually fix someone's credit, but right now I'm going through every file that I have saying, okay, do they have student loans? Will they deferred? I better call them, do a soft credit check, and see if we can get ahead of this because I had one client, the credit score dropped 100 points over two student loans that came flying in with 90-day lates, looking like they never were paid. So if you have student loans, if you know anybody that has student loans, have them call the loan servicer. Don't go on the website, call them on the phone, sit on hold, and talk about how it's going to be reported and what they need to do to mitigate that so they don't have otherwise perfect credit and then these 90-day student loan things. I can help also if anybody has any issues. Let me know. I want to tell a quick story about a file. This is called income stacking. Point one here, my borrower was earning $96,000 a year. That's $8,000 a month. Now, the spouse could not be on the loan with them due to some serious credit delinquencies that weren't quite enough in the past. The borrower did have about $400,000 in retirement accounts. There were three retirement accounts that totaled $400,000. We took that total, divided it by 84 months, and came up with $4,761. Now, we did not tap any of those accounts. Not one penny was liquidated from any of the accounts. It's basically hypothetical income. We were able to add 4761 to the 8,000 W-2 income to get them up to a place where it looked like they were earning close to $13,000 a month. They were able to proceed with the purchase, and the terms in the loan are just the same as if it's all W 2 income. So we're able to do some things that are very creative right now and aggressive for good credit clients. You can also do this with an IRA. That's been a conventional guideline for years, but you have to take a one time distribution from the IRA. Some people aren't old enough to do that. Some people just aren't comfortable doing that. But with this thing, you do not have to liquidate any funds. So you got people that maybe one spouse is retired, they got a bunch of money in retirement accounts, not a whole lot of definable, documentable income coming in. We can use the our retirement assets accounts as hypothetical income and close deals 30 days or less. Uh, I love that. So, just a couple of points, and I'll be out of your hair here. First one, I'm officially now licensed back home in the state of Texas, in addition to Oregon and Washington. If you have anybody in Texas that needs to sell or do a bridge, maybe a refi looking to buy, shoot me a note. I'll take good care. Also, for the next little while here, point two on VA loans. We already do not charge any lender fees. There's no origination fee. If they buy the rate down, that's different. They do pay the discount fee. No origination fee. And now we're going back to no appraisal fee for a while. So if you have any VA clients, this is not just for Memorial Day weekend. This is going to be for a while now. Send them my way. I'll still beat other lenders on rate, but we also won't charge a couple of fees in there that help them optimize the cash flow. So have a good weekend. Please reach out if you need anything at all. Thank you so much.